Coyote! Yeah, everything you have learned.
Hi, I'm Louis Polito, Library Assistant in charge of Programs and Technology at the Belmar Public Library. And we are here today in the wonderful Oakley Farm Museum in Freehold, New Jersey, here to talk about a wonderful, exciting new musical production called Coyote, composed by Tim McCorry, written by Michael Amon, and directed by Bernice Garfield-Szita. It will run for 2 weekends, from July 19th through July 28th at the Park Avenue Complex in Freehold Borough. Center Players, Freehold's award-winning community theater company, is producing this play. And now, let's meet some of the wonderful people putting on this production for our enjoyment. Let's begin with the composer, Tim McCorry. Tim, how and when did you begin the journey for Coyote?
The journey of Coyote actually begins in Belmar, New Jersey, when a friend of mine who had just returned from a trip to the Pacific Northwest, Lopez Island to be specific, told me a story, and I was intrigued by the story of a brother and a sister from Guatemala who made a perilous journey all the way to Lopez Island. And I found myself writing songs based on the harrowing journey of these two people. And I transformed it into a romantic story, created a magical character called Coyote, who is a godlike being from the Aztec world who decides to intervene in their journey.
So let's bring in the director of this production here, Bernice Garfield-Szita over here. Bernice, tell us about how you got involved with this project and how Center Players taking it along.
I have been in the role of artistic director for Center Players, which has been in the Freehold Borough for 23 years. And I got a call one day from a gentleman named Tim McCorry saying he wanted to talk to me about a production that he had in mind. I had the pleasure of hearing some of the music from Coyote and the story, and I was taken by the beauty of the music and the fineness of the writing and the story, which was so relevant to our town, Freehold Borough. I think it's something that will touch the community, build bridges, and it's just beautiful in all ways. And I'm very proud to be a part of it with Tim and we've been working, and we have a wonderful team, both on stage and off.
I certainly do.
So let's now meet our producer, Bob Zito. Bob, tell us how you support this production.
Louis, as producer of Coyote, there's so many things behind the scenes that happen, and I am always one of them. So there's so many things to do. If plumbing needs to be done, I make sure the water can run on stage. Make the magic happen. If a bat needs to fly across stage, I'm involved in that too.
Let's bring in the actress playing one of the lead roles in this musical, Coyote, the role of Bernice. Let's meet Andy Azamosa. Andy, what is your theater background?
My biggest dream was to study musical theater in New York City. I am from Mexico. Finally, I did it. I arrived to New York City in 2021 after COVID. I did it. It was awesome. I was part of professional productions in New York City, off Broadway. For me, it's very special, Coyote, because every time I'm doing an audition, it's obvious I'm not from here, that I am Latina. So for me, it's very special to find a place that is giving a space to us to be who we are and not pretend that we are Americans playing a role.
Let's meet the next actor playing the other lead role, the role of Pedro, an act performed by Angel Suarez. Angel, tell us about how you got involved in this.
I got involved basically because I was with Andrea. I was first of all just going with her to every rehearsal, and after I guess Coyote put the things in the right place, I got to get the privilege to get the Pedro role, and I'm working really hard to make it through.
And now let's bring in a very important person in the production of this. Is the production assistant, Louise Donoso. Louise, welcome, and tell us about what your role is in this whole production.
I am one of the production assistants in this play, basically to help the staff and the crew to get anything and everything ready and whatever they need. I feel so blessed to be working with so many talented people in this play.
Now, not with us tonight is choreographer Jeremy Lardieri.
Well, Jeremy brings a very special element to this production. Not everyone on our stage is a trained Bolshoi dancer, so he's really working with us to get the movement and get the feeling and bring the joy of the movement to us without a lot of very complicated situations.
Coyote will be running Friday, July 19th through Sunday, July 28th at the Park Avenue Complex in Freehold Borough. Tickets are available on their website, www.centerplayers.org, or by simply calling their phone number 732-462-9093. Before we close, Bernice has another option for acquiring tickets to see the show.
There are two options. One, if you have a lot of friends, you can put together a group and then you have a very discounted rate. Second of all, Center Players, being a community-loving group, has raised money for something called Caring Community Tickets. And we give the opportunity for people who cannot afford to come to a show or have some special difficulty to come and enjoy the show for no charge. So if that's the case, or you know someone like that who needs that, have them call and mention Caring Community Tickets.
Once again, I'm Louis Pulido of the Belmar Public Library. Thank you so much for watching, and we all look forward to seeing you at the show.
I just don't care, that's what I say. Under an open sky we can all be free.